What's up? Survival information and motivation. Ooh, lots been going on this past week. Corona has taken over. No, more so, fear has taken over. And we know the media has done it. Toilet tissue. Places run out of toilet tissue. Toilet tissue is back ordered. There's some states you can't even get toilet tissue. But you can still buy food. I don't know where the mindset is right there, but just keep in mind, it's all about the fear. You have Italy. They quarantined 16 million people. We already know China did a big quarantine. Italy, 16 million. I think they doubled it or even took over the whole country, which is mandatory quarantines. Like, wow. Now, the thing with the coronavirus is, keep in mind that more people has died from just the regular flu. I've heard numbers, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 of people die from just the flu every year. But for some reason, this corona thing is taking over the world. So leads me to believe that it's something on a bigger scale and definitely a bigger picture. Stock markets, woo, taking big hits and dips. You got 401k, you got investments. You probably took a loss already. If you could get out, well, I ain't gonna give you no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but if you was able to get her out right before, and then you could flip it, put it in, buy low, sell high, make that money. But the coronavirus, you gotta wonder what's gonna happen here in the U.S. They got five cases in Virginia right now. They're popping up everywhere, over more than half the countries around the world. So what are you doing to prepare? I've been saying for the last 2 months, take $20, $30 out. I would just say double that. If you could just take $100 out from the off top, boom, buy what you need. Survival gear as well as food and supplies. And I also say survival gear and whatever, because just keep in mind, it's one thing if they issue a mandatory quarantine, which I think is probably coming, which is basically martial law, but you have to be ready to protect, take care of, and defend your family and house as well. Because when it's mandatory quarantines, it's pretty much martial law. You can't leave your house, so you have to have everything you need there. Now, if you call 911, who knows how long before they come? Or if you're in an area that maybe police doesn't visit too much anyway, what happens when it really hits the fan? Your neighbor that borrowed your lawnmower would like to borrow your tools and it takes forever to give them back to you. You might be the one kicking down your door to take your food or do some type of harm to your family. And this is just real. So again, prepare just like it's no tomorrow. Just get it while you can. Get the whole family on board. It's easier when, the kids are involved. For the kids, you make it more like a venture. Like, hey, this is like Fortnite or whatever game this is. It's a survival thing, and get them involved and get them ready, because the more that's on board, the easier it is for everything to work. You work together as a team. But I do think that the outcome, the fear, is worse than the actual virus itself. Take vitamin C, take echinacea, take garlic, anything to build your immune system will help protect you. Wash your hands. If you could find some hand sanitizer, hey, good luck. They said don't wear the mask because, it doesn't help unless you already have it. Excuse me, but don't buy no more because we want to give it to our healthcare workers. So if it doesn't work, why would they help? Anyway, again, you got to just weed out all the foolishness they say, because it's always a bigger picture behind it. And it wouldn't be surprised me if there's some type of terrorist attack in the next 2 weeks or so, because that's just the way that things work. I always see how they operate. I would not be surprised if there was something big. It's got to be really big to take light off the corona, because there was a mass shooting down here, somebody at their workplace, and they stopped another guy, and he had like 20,000 rounds of ammo, and that barely made the news. And you know how the media loves a good mass shooter story. They just love to soak that up and run into the ground. So again, prepare. Also, please show your support. Pick up a hoodie. That's some other things I'm doing, and it seems like it's like eBay just pulled down some of my listings. And I was in no violation of, I was doing the same thing everyone else is doing. No, not the same. I wasn't price gouging. I put out some packages with respirators, gloves, Clorox wipes, stuff you need, and it was fairly priced. And my price of my package, what I had, was cheaper than what somebody was charging for a mask. But for whatever reason, they pulled mine down. Anyway, I'm going to have some more of those kits coming out soon, and some more goodies. Not going to stop. We're going to get this money, and we're going to get off grid. Freedom forever, create and conquer. Thanks for tuning in. We out.